What's up everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to virtually wholesale real estate, what the difference between virtual wholesaling and regular wholesaling is, and exactly what tools, what resources, and what information you need in order to become a successful virtual wholesaler. This video is value packed, so make sure you stick around all the way to the end. Also, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you go down below, hit the red button and subscribe to the channel. It helps me reach more people and impact more lives, so I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe. Other than that, let's get right into the video. Alright, so that's right. Today we're going to be talking about what the difference between virtual wholesaling and regular wholesaling is, how to virtually wholesale, what different skills you need to have in order to be a successful virtual wholesaler, and what different resources and knowledge you need. So let's get right into it. First off, what is wholesaling? Wholesaling real estate is when you do marketing to homeowners and you find a motivated seller that is willing to take a cash offer and interested in taking a cash offer for their property. You negotiate with them and you get their property under contract for a discounted price. You get that contract signed, and now that you have the contract signed, you get pictures of the property, you market the deal to cash buyers, to people that are interested in buying property, and you find somebody that wants to buy the deal, assign your contract to them on an assignment contract, and make an assignment fee. You're just finding the deals and making a finder's fee, basically. That's all wholesaling real estate is. There's minimal risk, and you need little to no money to get started. So that's what wholesaling is. Now, what's the difference between virtual wholesaling and regular wholesaling? So regular wholesaling is primarily when you do wholesaling in your own market, meaning in your own state, in your own city, in your own county. That's where you're doing the wholesaling. It means that if you need to go out for an appointment, if you need to visit the property, if you need to get pictures of the property yourself, you're able to go do that. When it's virtual, that means out of state, in a different market, different city, different county than the market that you're in. And so that means you're not really able to travel there to go on appointments. You're not there to take pictures of the property and walk the properties and whatnot. So that's basically the easiest way to explain the difference between virtual wholesaling and regular wholesaling in your own market. But what I want to make clear is that you want to be doing virtual wholesaling whether it's in your own market or a different market. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is you don't want to be going out to these properties. You don't want to be going out to these appointments. The more you can stay behind your desk, stay on the phone, the better. You're going to be able to reach more people. When you go out to an appointment, it takes you 30 minutes to drive there, a couple hours there talking with the seller, and 30 minutes to drive back. If you don't get the contract signed, it's a complete loss of your whole day. So if you're able to stay at your desk and call more homeowners, reach out, do more outreach, more volume, you're going to be more successful. You need to be locking up deals through the computer using e-signature, even if it's in your own market. Yes, it is okay to sometimes go to an appointment in your own market, but I tell all my sales guys, try to not set appointments, try to get everything locked up through the computer, and I want you to do the same. Now let me tell you the tools you're going to need to virtually wholesale rather than regular wholesale, and then I'm going to give you a plan on exactly how you're going to get this first deal, how to conduct the marketing, how to talk to the sellers, and how to lock up deals. So stick around to the end of the video for that. So right, what tools do you need to virtually wholesale? Number one, you're going to need an e-signature platform. You're not going to be getting these contracts signed in person on paper, so you're going to need to get them signed through the computer. There's plenty of different platforms out there for you to do e-signature. One good one is called DocuSign. I actually have a video on my channel going over DocuSign if you want to learn how to use it. You're also going to need to find a way to get pictures of properties after you get them under contract, because you need those photos in order to market the deal. Now, what we like doing in order to save money and save time is just try to get the seller to send us pictures of the property. 9 out of 10 times the seller will send us pictures of the property. Unfortunately though, sometimes the seller's pictures are horrible because they have a bad quality camera, bad quality phone, whatever it is, and it makes it challenging, and then sometimes we still have to send somebody out there to get pictures. But we try to get the seller to send them to us so that way we don't have to send somebody out. Now, if you have to send somebody out to the property to get the pictures because the seller can't get the pictures, what are you going to do? There's multiple different things you can do. You can network on Facebook groups, real estate Facebook groups, find somebody in there that's willing to help you out and get them to go take pictures of the property. That's a good way. Social media, right? Another way is you can use an application called We Go Look. We Go Look is where you get somebody that goes out and does random jobs. So you can get somebody on that application to go out there and get pictures of the property. Another way to get pictures is find somebody on Craigslist that's just doing odd jobs and get them to do it. And another way is you could call a realtor and pay them to do like an opinion, a CMA on the deal, a comparative market analysis, and they may go out and take pictures for you, or like a BPO. So you could have a realtor go out. Those are the different ways that you can get pictures of the property. And those are basically the only 2 tools that you are going to need to virtually wholesale. Make sure you're keeping those tools in your toolbox so that way you can get deals done. Now let's talk about how you're actually going to get these deals, how you're going to chase after them, how you're going to do marketing to homeowners in order to find these deals. I want you to do cold calling marketing. Cold calling marketing is my #1 favorite marketing channel. The reason it is my favorite marketing channel is because if you think about it, right, every other marketing channel, bandit signs, door hangers, PPC, billboards, TV commercials, all these different marketing channels, all of them are leading to the phone. They're saying, call us, call me, call us, right? So why not just start on the phone with the prospect? Every marketing channel leads to the phone. I think it's better to just start on the phone. That's why I love cold calling marketing. So let's talk about how you're going to be able to conduct cold calling marketing. It's also one of the most affordable marketing channels. There's links in the description for everything you need to conduct cold calling marketing. First, you're going to need a list of homeowners, data. There's 2 different data providers down in the description, Propstream and Cold Realty Resource, and so make sure to check those out for data. So first you get a list of motivated sellers. Next, you're going to need a dialer because you can't just hand dial these homeowners one after one after one because a lot of people aren't going to answer. You're going to waste a ton of time hand dialing. So you need to get a dialer. What a dialer does is it calls 10 people at once and feeds you the people that answer, so that way you're not wasting time waiting for somebody to pick up the phone. You're just constantly talking to people. You can reach thousands of people compared to reaching only hundreds by hand dialing. So you'll need a dialer. There's a link in the description for my favorite dialer. So now that you have the data, the list, and the dialer, you upload that list, that data to the dialer, you put a headset on, you jump on the computer, and you start dialing. You start talking to homeowners. I recommend that you get on the dialer for 4 to 6 hours every single day, no matter what, chasing after your first deal. You can also hire cold callers to make these cold calls for you if you don't want to do the cold calling and if it's in your budget to hire them. There's a link in the description for thecallgenius.com. That's where I get my cold callers. They charge around $6-7 an hour per caller, and these callers will call those lists for you, find the people that are interested in selling their property for a cash offer, and send them to you. So now you're just focused on the people that are already interested, making them offers and trying to lock up deals. So if you want to hire cold callers, it can definitely speed up your progression to getting a deal. So that's how you do cold calling marketing. Now you're going to need to know sales skills, negotiation, and how to comp properties and calculate your offer. So first, let's talk about calculating your offer. You're going to need a platform where you're able to look up comparable sales, recent sales in the area. You can't just base your information off Zillow and Realtor.com because it won't be accurate at all. What you're going to need is you're going to need a platform like Propstream. There's a link in the description for a 7-day free trial of Propstream. What Propstream does, it's an all-in-one real estate investor tool. So it can help you do marketing, pull lists, a ton of different things, but also what it does is it helps you do research about properties. They have all the data and information about sales in the area and all of that. So all you have to do is plug the address into Propstream and it will give you all the recent sales in the area that compare to your property, so that way you can figure out what it's worth. So now that you have a platform like Propstream where you're able to find the ARV, the after repair value of the property, now you need to be able to calculate your offer from that ARV. Fortunately, I have created an offer calculator that does all these calculations for you, so that way you're sure you're making accurate offers to these sellers. You can get this offer calculator at jacobblank.com/shop. Make sure to go check it out, link in the description. So now that you have Propstream and the offer calculator, now you're going to be able to run your numbers to a T and make accurate offers to these sellers and actually lock up deals at a price where you're able to sell it for a profit. Remember, you got to be buying low to sell high. Common economics, buy low, sell high. And now let's talk about sales skills and negotiation. It's very important to be a good negotiator. It's very important to have good sales skills. One of the best things that you can do is build a relationship with these sellers. Building rapport. What is rapport? Rapport is when you build a relationship with the seller separate from business. So don't just talk about the house. Don't just talk about the business, the numbers, all that. Talk about different things about life, so that way you build a relationship. One of my favorite rules that you can go by in order to build rapport is the FORE technique, F-O-R-E. It's 4 things that you can talk to anybody about to build rapport. 4, family, occupation, recreation, and education. Everybody can talk about these 4 things, so it's a great way to build rapport. And now let's talk about negotiation. What you need to know is that the first person to say a number loses in every negotiation. So you're going to want to try to pull out the seller's asking price multiple times before you give an offer. So there's many different ways you can ask for their asking price. You can say, did you have a ballpark number you were looking to get? Did you have an asking price for the property? After we pay off the mortgage, how much are you looking to put in your pocket? Those are 3 different ways to ask for the asking price. So throughout the phone call, make sure you're asking in different ways for the asking price. Now let's also talk about the straight line theory. This will really help you with your sales skills. It's hard to look at every sale the same because every customer, every prospect is different and every conversation goes differently. But you need to have a control variable and a consistent way to look at the selling process and the sales process. So that is the best way to look at it. Thank you, Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street, for coming up with this because it's really good. A straight line theory, right? From open to close. Here's the start of the phone call. Here's you closing the deal. The straight line. You have a sales process along this straight line that you're going to try to bring the prospect through. And when the prospect doesn't like your offer or starts talking off topic, you are going to be off that straight line. And it's your job as the sales manager, as the sales rep, to be able to bring that person back to the straight line and continue moving them along your sales process. So you need to be able to identify when you are going away from the straight line, when you are not progressing in the sale, and all of that, so that way you can move along your sales process, which you must create a sales process, move along that sales process to the close. So make sure you are looking at every sale, every phone call as a straight line, the straight line theory. And I forgot to mention, there's one more thing that you are going to need, and this is going to be really beneficial. You're going to need a script, so that way you know how to make these cold calls, and you're going to need a purchase contract and assignment contract, so that way you can actually get the deal under contract and sell the deal on a contract. You can go download my purchase contract, my assignment contract, and my script for completely free at jacobblank.com/free. There's a link in the description, so make sure to check that out. That being said, with everything I've covered in this video, you should be able to get your first real estate wholesale deal and make tens of thousands of dollars in under 60 days. In under 60 days, you should be able to do it. But that being said, it took me 8 months to get my first deal. I did a lot of things wrong, so that's why it took so long. But if you follow what I told you in this video, I promise you, you're looking at like 60 to 90 days to get your first wholesale deal and make a ton of money. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you understand the difference between virtual wholesaling and regular wholesaling and how to wholesale real estate, how to virtually wholesale real estate, how to get deals, do marketing, and lock up deals. So I hope this video was helpful and I hope it makes you a ton of money. That being said, if you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. Also go down below, hit the red button and subscribe to the channel. It helps me reach more people and impact more lives. So I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.